Hello guys, so today we are going to see the difference between the three types of variable. We say that we have the local variable, we have what we call a static variable, and we have what we call the instance variable. So, and the local variable it is a variable that is defined inside a method, and a static variable, the variable that is defined inside a class but outside a method with the keyword static. And the instance variable is the variable that is defined inside a class but outside a method without a keyword. That the difference, if you see this definition of instance variable and the definition with static variable, they are the same, except the static variable must has the keyword static before it. Let's go in our video studio. Yes, here we are. So this is what we call the static variable. That means it's a variable that it is defined inside our class but outside our method. As you can see, this is our method, but this is outside, but with the keyword static. But the instance variable is the same like the static, but without a keyword static. And the local variable, it's a variable that we create inside a, let's get rid of this, inside inside a method. That is, so now the difference is this local variable can be accessed only inside this method. And we say that the main method is the entry of our application. That means whenever we want to run this application, this whatever that is inside this method, that's what will be executed. But everything that is outside of this method, we never see them in on the output or see the result. So let's print this local variable. How to print a local variable? So how to print a local variable? You have only to call the number of the variable, and then if you print, we are going to see that we are going to get 4. Yeah, let me try to maximize a little bit large. Okay, let me change the font. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. So let me change again. 36, but here small. Boom. Yeah, there. So we have 4 as a result, and that's the way you can access a local variable. So let's say now we want to access an instance variable. So for you to access an instance variable, let's say an instance variable is a number 2. Let's say we want to print to see this 5. So if I write 2 here, there is a mistake. If I put the cursor, they say that an object reference is required for a non-static. That means this one. For me now to access this, I have to access it with the object of the class, or to the object of the class. How? I will create program b is equal to new program, then is what we call the instantiation of the class. So I will call the p dot, and then I can access an instance variable. And then if I print, you are going to see on output we have now 5. We have now 5. So how now to access the static one? So if you want to access the static variable, so if your method is a static method, that means you have only to call the name of the variable. But if you are working in a method that is non-static method, that means you have to call that variable, that static variable, with the name of your class. And see this now. Let me just access this number one. Number one, if I call it with the objects, there is an error, but what you have to do is just to delete this one and then you are going to access it. So if you print, you can have 5. See, we have the same value. They change the value here and put 6 and run again. We have about 6. Thank you very much for watching. You have just to subscribe and to see the next video. Thank you and bye.